Now, recap. Last time CJ got this little property, which looks quite bad. So let's see how the reactions.
Motherfucker! That mute asshole, that fucking snake without a tongue, gave me this shithole instead of a pink slip. I must be the biggest fucking idiot in the whole fucking world.
Holmes, take it easy. At least we're alive.
Carl, friend, fellow traveler, relax, man. You're really killing my fucking vibe here.
Well, I'm sorry I'm fucking up your vibe, old man, but I can't wait to get my hands on that mute and your bitch-ass cousin.
My cousin? You're gonna diss my familia?
My bad, man. I'm just pissed for all of us. I mean, look, we in a strange place. We got shit to our name, and for once, I try to make something work this garage, and it ain't even a garage.
Then make it into a garage.
Oh, that's a great idea, sis. Won't you shut up?
You know what, Carl? You are a fucking idiot. Your whole life you wanted something for nothing. Now you got something and you don't know what to do with it. We'll make it good enough. We'll help, right?
We got your back, CJ.
Come on, stop tripping, man. Both of you.
Whoa, man, the energy here is fantastic. Oh.
Yeah, all right. But how am I find some good mechanics to work up in here, man?
I know a few guys. Come with me, friend. They're good people, I swear.
I'm gonna ride with this fool again?
Come on, man. There's these two guys I know. Used to work on marine engines. Till the mob bought their business over in Vice. Now they try and make ends meet by taking any old job. They're a little bit dull by their habit, but the smoke don't get in the way of their skills with an engine. We'll pick up Jethro first. Last I heard, he was working at a garage over in East Basin.
Well, no, it's the truth again.
Hey, man, how you meet these dudes anyway?
I met them at the 89 Pier 11. You know how it is, man. Field of tents, crazy-ass music, a quart of mescaline vodka, polar bears.
Polar bears?
Yeah, go figure. They were funny guys, man. Great sense of humor.
Oh yeah, and that's an interesting little thing that he refers to. Mob buying over their business refers to Vice City and the boatyard in that game, which is to say it just has the one little...
Bang boys, shining razors, butterfly children. Watch yourself, dude. These cats are real serious.
Well, I do say that San Andreas has lots of, you could say, pop culture and other references.
Hey, Jethro. Hop in, man. I've landed you a real job.
Hey there, Truth Dude. Oh, man. Do I owe you? Cause I swear I paid for that weed, dude.
No, man, we're good. I think. Jethro, Carl. Carl, Jethro.
What's up, man?
Can we swing by the hospital? It's over in Santa Flora District, west of here.
Yeah. You sick?
No, the government is, but that's a long story.
So, you know, like, what's the deal, dudes?
I'm opening the garage in Doherty by the waste ground. You know, car mods, lowriders, all that shit. Damn?
Polar bear shit in the woods.
No, they've been known to shit in the liquor tent, if I remember it right.
Yeah, that was like so far gone.
Oh yeah, I really don't want to even understand what kind of story it happened. That some sort of festival, polar bear was shitting in liquor. Then it sounds something that your mind starts to. The pieces don't add up, no matter how you want to look at them. Or would I say the image they draw is something that doesn't make sense. Actually, if you would know the context of all those elements, they would most likely make even less sense. But the truth is an old hippie. Most likely they were already going extinct by that time, and Truth must be one of the last holdovers.
What we here for anyway?
Nothing. Who don't look. Cover your faces. Think about a yellow rubber duck.
You tripping again.
Shh. Okay, I've seen enough. Let's go see if we can find Dwayne.
He's working a hot dog van at the tram terminal in Kings.
Come on, dude. What's all that about?
You don't want to know.
Why?
Do you know what a subdermal neurophone is?
A what?
Exactly. Sometimes it's best to stay in the dark, kid.
Subdermal neurophone. Judging by expression, it would be something which is beneath the skin and it listens to your nerves. Oh yeah. At layman's terms, you might say the horror story about microchip beneath your skin which does mind control. But at least the truth has some kind of... It sounds more believable with a subdermal neurophone. It might be a real thing. Do something.
What? What's happening?
Oh, my friend Carl here is opening a chop shop. Jethro's in. How about you?
Yeah, cool, man. I've got like some shit to take care of first, though. So, you tell me where you guys are gonna be at, and I'll meet you dudes there.
The garage is on the waste grounds in Doran. I'll see y'all later.
Okay, next stop, cop station downtown.
What? You out your mind. Why?
If I told you, the likelihood is you'd get a probe up your ass within a month.
Like, listen to the man, dude. He's real serious about that shit.
Well, okay, but you're starting to freak me out with all that space shit, man.
Well, suffice to say, the truth and going out of truth and his mind going in outer space. So they kind of, you could say, I don't think his mind has gotten out of space ever since he started tripping at something like 60s. Judging by his age, if he would have been something like, let's born 1945, he would be about 50 in this game. Actually 1945, yeah, he would be about 50. He might be older. Still anyway, to be this kind of crazy hippie.
Okay, you know the drill. Don't look interested in anything. Picture a pink golf ball in your mind. Okay, we're good to go.
Where to next, spacehead?
There's an electronics guy I've had dealings with. Goes by the name of Zero. He could fix a supercomputer with a paperclip. He's got his own shop, but he's always ready to help fellow travelers along the path. Let's go introduce you to him.
Look, what's going on, True? Who was him dude?
Don't go there. Listen to Jethro. Now, what if I told you we never went to the moon? JFK lives in Scotland with Janet Joplin. And the only reason we've been in a Cold War for the last 45 years was because snake-headed aliens run the oil business.
I think you popped another micro dot.
Good. Keep it that way.
I don't think there would be any conspiracy theory that the truth hasn't liked, but at least you could say that he's, in a sense, hoarding the info and research to himself instead of yelling at it in, let's see, something like a radio station and scamming people with all the, which is the way how you protect yourself from government mind control beams. Scams. He's just, yeah, I'm just protecting myself from government mind control beams, and I'm not gonna tell you how I'm gonna do it because, you know, the truth, man. Oh, yeah.
Leave me alone, Berkeley. This is stalking. Oh, hey, Truth.
Get in. I'll fill you in as we drive. Home, James. Carl, Zero. Zero, Carl.
What's up?
Carl here is opening a garage around the corner. I told him you're the man to speak to when it comes to electronics.
Actually, I'm the only man to speak to. Grade A tip-top genius, that's me. You should drop by the shop sometime. See some of my shit, bro.
I'll do that.
Oh yeah, Zero. Another, you could say, a little side mission. The whole San Fierro part, in large sense, feels more like a side part of the game instead of main, you could say, main plot part. It's
okay, we here. A week of hard work, and we'll transform this place. Hey, Caesar, come over here.
What's up, B?
Caesar, this Jethro, Dwayne, and Zero.
Hey, man. Dude.
Salutations, my sibling.
Orale, let's get to work.
Hey, Carl, look. I think I found a way for us to get paid.
I ain't going to no college to study no accounting.
No, idiot, property.
Decorating ain't exactly my thing either.
No, property development. Look, you buy a dump like this, fix it up, and sell it. Or better yet, you turn the property into a business. The snowball gets bigger.
I don't know, sis. This all sound big time to me.
Look, Carl, this place is gonna get on its feet, and when it does, we are gonna have money. If you want to make something of yourself, you gotta let your money work for you.
Look, I wouldn't even know where to start.
Look, you two concentrate on the garage and let me work the property thing, okay?
Yeah, that's my baby girl right there, Holmes.
Man, you chose her. I'm stuck with her.
Well, that's actually kind of optimistic part, but yeah, that was that mission. Doing some stuff and continuing. And a phone call.
Yeah, what?
Sorry, Carl, are you busy?
Zero? Nah, man, good to hear from you. What's up?
Disaster. My landlord is selling the shop. I'll have nowhere to live and no safe haven from Berkeley.
Maybe I'll swing by.
Oh, so, and Zero's got also missions to do. Nothing wrong with that. Well, that was a little mission. Let's see another.
Carl, how's San Fierro?
It's fucked up. I can honestly say I wish you was here.
Great. Now you got the present for that friend of mine, right? You know, the one trying to get me and old Officer Pulaski into trouble?
Yeah.
Why don't you put that up in his car and give Wee-Tip a call?
Hey, motherfucker, the code of the streets is that I don't snitch. I don't give a fuck if it kills you, me, my brother. Street cats don't call no cops.
Carl, he's a DA.
Oh, yeah? Well, where I go find him?
He's at the Vankoff Hotel in the Financial.
Oh, for sure.
Well, looks like Mr. Officer Tenpenny wants to have cause a little bit of a wants to cause some little bit of annoyance to District Attorney of San Fierro with about 3 tons of high quality weed. And I forgot the control scheme. So I got punched in the face and my car theft was thwarted. That's a nice little detail that they have in this game. If you are not fast enough to get rid of the better say from grab the car, the victim will just retaliate. Yeah, I don't think it happens all the time, but still it happens. Stealing cars in the 3D era of Grand Theft Auto games is way to go. It would, well, Grand Theft Auto 5, especially online, made it so that it was, you could say, you having your own customized cars was viable because of insurance system. Alright, well.
You're in my goddamn way, idiot!
So, but this mission demands, you could say, something in realm of sneakiness. Not exactly much Grand Theft Auto game, and we just watched some damage causing, but generally stealthiness in Grand Theft Auto games is not a big deal. Not unnecessary. It's an unnecessary deal. So let's just take the shovel.
Come on, punch!
That's all you got?
Beat him up and take out his clothes, which is, you could say, Agent 47 method of doing things. When this came out, Hitman games had already started to appear, but there hadn't been out many, and they were quite clunky at the beginning. So there's not much of, you could say, not that strange thing going on.
You must be the new boy. Get in line.
Well, yeah, now the DA is arriving. Drive that car a bit further away just to make sure that things work. Not this car. I don't think this kind of service exists in anywhere else or anywhere, even though it might have been quite commonplace at the early time sometimes, but now it does not. Nobody's coming to pick up that car either.
Hey, that's the DA. He's a good tipper.
No damn.
And in addition of making it appear that, make it look like where they're giving you visual clue, they also add audio clue that, yep, now this is the car, go and grab it, because not every car of Grand Theft Auto games, at least the 3D era, were that recognizable from each other. As in, well, you could of course identify type that that's a van, that's a truck, that's a semi truck, sedan, different sedan, but you really couldn't tell that is this sedan A or B. But now I got the car. Now it's got a stashed about 11 bazillion. Now it's got stashed about 11 bazillion kilos of weed. And San Fierro's got a fog in it. And people driving, and as people in Grand Theft Auto tend to drive however they want to do it, especially in these games. I don't remember the exact technical system, but basically not all these cars on the road, well, they become real only the second once you actually would bump to them or try something like that. If that would not happen, then it would be and humorously enough, corpse has been despawned. So now it's time to go and call the cops, which is quite, you could say, handy method of disposing your enemies lawfully, at least in these kind of contexts.
Hello? Is we tip? I seen something highly suspicious you should come check out.
Well, that's quite quick. The fuck?
Do you know who you're fucking with here? I'll have your badge, you moron.
Shut up! Find anything back there?
Found anything? He's got half of Mexico in here. Must be 2 tons of Mary here.
What? But I've never seen... How could it be?
Hell of a defense you got there, buddy.
Well, that might be cause trouble. Especially if you are DA. And of course there is another kind of side mission, valet missions. But it would be time to still go to do another mission yet. Once again at the garage, so what's going on again?
Hey, homies.
What up, Carl?
What the fuck is going on? Do I look like a hooker to you?
What?
Those assholes keep saying shit to me.
Who said this to you?
The construction workers up that hill.
I'ma fuck them up.
Nah, hold up. I got this. I need to go teach him a little respect, huh?
That's right.
Yeah. I've been thinking about getting me some new land anyway.
Well, looks like Carl Johnson got himself a fit of being very angry. In sense that, yep, now he's gonna start make a little bit of a old-fashioned rampage. So let's just go to the dude. And I have limited amount of time to knock some of the knock at these portables. And there's another guy driving around in a bulldozer hampering me. Oh, but this kind of motivation of just it is kind of, you could say, weird, unrational.
What's all that damn clatter?
Well, the foreman was taking a dump.
Holy crap, I didn't see nothing.
Oh. Now it becomes one of the, you could say, very out of character sadistic scene or moment about CJ's activities.
Oh God, no!
Oh. Yeah, that's kind of shitty. Literally. And some bumping people. So getting here and getting the cement truck, and for mysterious reason CJ knows how to operate this very complex heavy machinery. So now they started shooting at. So time to yep, this is very brutal and sadistic way of solving the problem. Yeah, besides that cement pit is now has to be dug up because it's got a cavity in it, which is bad when you want to do some sort of concrete foundation. You don't want whole empty spots. You don't want hollow spots in it, unless of course it's deliberate engineering, but in that kind of sense, no, you don't want hollow holes in your concrete. But that little violent episode was kind of out of character, but effective.
Yeah, what?
Yo, man, it's Jethro, dude.
Hey, Jethro, what up?
Well, I was talking to Caesar and, Don't get me wrong, dude. I mean, you are one out there dude when it comes to driving, man. But Caesar, he told us how many cars you get through, dude. And me and Dwayne were like, whoa!
What is...
No point, man, no point.
What is your point, Jethro?
Just up the road from the garage, man. Like in Dorrit.
Driving school? Man, exactly what you trying to say, man?
I think you're, you know, cool and shit. Nothing, man, nothing. It was Dwayne's idea.
Well, and the text subtitles went all the way to hell. But there seems to be some kind of mission again, so let's just go here again.
CJ,
you got it?
Hey, my cousin just called me.
Shit, we gotta find out who's supplying those cans.
Read your mind, Holmes. I picked them up at the Mulholland intersection, and I'm trailing them now.
Okay, I'm coming to meet you.
Better make it fast, Holmes. These boys aren't hanging around.
Hey, girl.
Hey, don't sweat it.
So, and the dialogue in that cutscene just kept jumping around, which I really am not that happy about. Mostly because, well, somebody might want to. Well, that felt something like that. It feels that this port has been made, you could say, poorly. Yeah, the visuals have been improved, of course, but you could say that the presentation, which is not visuals, which is to say, not graphics either, but the what is the word? That kind of little glitchiness and all that kind of things gives it a bit more, makes it a bit less, you could say, feel a bit less professional than it, in a sense, could be. Well, straight to this road until over the bridge and then turn left. Yep, sometimes you have to do this kind of road map navigation things that you can't just rely on the nice GPS line telling you where to go. Even though this game does have them. I don't remember was it car related or not. But there are quite long trips in this game. Because, well, when you operate between cities and all that, travel time becomes quite a lot. And this game has no fast travel system. Except when it does, but it's a very janky one called you can use airplanes to travel between cities, which isn't always that, you could say, practical because, well, it takes you to the airport.
Oh, man.
Well, then again, I don't remember any Grand Theft Auto game actually having any kind of fast travel system. But there's Caesar.
Happy, Holmes.
All right.
Where we going? They were headed over Angel Pine Way. Follow the road and maybe we can pick them up.
Now we're heading with forward with with Caesar's lowrider car. And so far, as much as game's story can be said, game's story goes. Caesar is a loyal friend, has been so far loyal and trustworthy. Yeah, some off-road road cutting. That kind of little shortcut skips tend to be quite common although in this case I can't do that because of the quite big rock faces that this car can't get over. And of course, if the copyrights would not be such a messy issue regarding this licensed music, I would be listening for one of the, you could say, my favorite channels. Except let's put the talk channel on because and there's a bunch of flowers available.
Now it's the couple who each thinks the other is screwing America. I Say You Say is next with the Phillips.
I'm Dr. Phillips, and I'm the world.
Interestingly enough,
that's 12 steps.
Despite Laszlo Jones appearing as a DJ, or better say doing the voice work and being a producer of these radio stations, I don't exactly know what's that job. I guess it's something being in charge of making sure that the radios are made, casting and all that, proper DJs and all that. But it was still the fact that he's been appeared as a voice since Grand Theft Auto 3, in which the radio stations become really prominent establishing setting as a over the top and crazy.
What do you expect? Sympathy? This is Los Santos. People would give their right arm and left leg to live here. It's paradise, but you have to suffer to belong. You can't take the heat. Get out of the nuclear.
Sorry, Caesar, I wrecked your car.
Yeah, I agree with that caller about the nuclear plant next to the projects. You know, nature has a way of taking care of poor people. Tornadoes don't like poor people.
Right, like I don't do laundry. I'm liberated, independent, and I have 3 maids, all of them on less than minimum wage. I mean, poor people are so happy to work for me.
Especially when I help them unionize. Do you have a question?
Sort of. Hey, you know, I got the same name as you.
Yeah, Peyton. Oh, well, it's a family name.
No, Mary. I was called Bruce by my parents, but I prefer Mary. It's much more...
Yeah, feminine.
No, biblical. Which, like, okay, I'm an atheist, but I love the Bible. I have a hunt...
I was saying that Laszlo Jones as a character only appears in Grand Theft Auto 5, and in which he is a pathetic pervert. As in, real pathetic character. And it's been implied that he's the same guy. Alright.
There it is, Holmes. This business is bigger than any gang, is it?
Right, little bitch.
Yeah, right. He's got a sort of crack deal business guy, and that's a nasty looking dude.
This guy take himself real serious.
That's T-Bone Mendez.
What now? Is that it?
And
Hey, who's the gringo?
I don't like the look of that guy. This more than a few thugs pushing product. It's a serious organization.
How many of these clowns are there?
I know a pimp when I see one. They being clever about this. It ain't no exchanging nothing incriminating.
yep. But looks like the bad guys who are working, or for whom Smoke is working, got 4 leaders. And one of them is Ryder, and then there's T-Bone Mendez, some pimp, and some serious looking white guy. And they all get to be met.
That was some heavy shit.
We better split up and get out of here. I'll meet you back at the garage, eh?
Coolio, we got what we came for anyway.
Well, that was it. Took some photos, which were necessary. But might be time to actually... well, cut thing and go back to the San Fierro and see what's going on. And still got some info missions and all that. So what's this going on? Something new?
That's crazy.
What are you looking at exactly?
Hey man, you get them flicks developed? What's up, Woozy?
Hey, Carl. I was just explaining to your brother-in-law that we were friends.
Oh yeah? Well, look, Woozie, I need to get some info from you, man.
What exactly do you boys want to know?
Who are these putas, Holmes?
Why don't you go take a look?
These guys?
Yeah.
They're the Loco Syndicate. They're pretty big time, I think. Don't have any dealings with them. We don't touch blow. Now this guy runs things. I don't know his name. This guy is T-Bone Mendez. He's the muscle.
And who's that guy?
That's Jizzy B. He's the biggest pimp in town. He helps set up the deals. You know, concierge of sorts.
Hey, did he my way in? How I get to him?
Oh, Jizzy? Jizzy runs the Pleasure Domes Club in that old fortress under the Gap Bridge.
Hey, good looking out, Woozie.
No problem. Don't be a stranger.
All right.
So, time to go and work for a pimp then. So, it takes a little bit of cutting to get to him then. Just because it may take me some confusion. And here it is, near Gant Bridge, which looks very much like a Golden Gate Bridge. Of course they would replicate such landmarks.
See, baby, I got everything. Mink sheets, mink coats, mink curtains in the window. When I walk down the stairs, I'm walking down on a mink carpet. Now who's this trick? I don't need no more friends, baby. All they try to do is peel me from my hoe.
Nah, it ain't about them. It's all about you, player. I heard you was the man with the hookup, and you was the man I needed to see. I'm offering my services.
Say what?
Yes, sir. See, I'm new in town. Anything you want, I can do. For a guy like me to work with, to work for a guy like Jizzy B?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have a slight problem. Something a little dumb muscle like yourself might be able to fix. Cause you see me, I'm intellectual. Bitches, y'all walk on down to the bar and fix a pimp a drink. See, I only got 2 eyes, and in these streets you got to have more than that. You got to be like a flying shit, you know? 100 eyes everywhere. Now some lunatic been fucking with my bitches. Motherfucker killed 2 last week. I want you to go find out.
No problem. You're my player partner now, Jizzy.
Yeah, yep, Jizzy B, sleazy as hell.
Mr. C to the J. See that pretty young thing in my car? Drop her off at the hotel downtown. Use my car phone and give me a ring-a-ding when you're done. And watch the rims, player. Treat that baby like the Pope Mobile.
Oh, it's more like a pimp mobile. And, oh yeah.
Uy, what a strong pecho. Ever had half and half with a sucia like me?
Yeah, go on.
I'll do things your ruca won't.
I'm listening, honest.
I'm no slut, but I need the feria.
Uh-huh. Real interesting.
Whatever, puto.
Interestingly enough, puto is a real word in Spanish language, even though it's heard way less often than its feminine version puta. Mostly because male prostitutes or male hookers are basically much less heard about, even though they do also exist. But now I'm just, well, driving around bitches as Jizzy B might be saying, and he's one sleazy guy. He's got even that kind of sleazy, weaselly voice.
It's Carl. I just dropped off your girl.
Church, got a little errand for you to run before you deal with that problem I was just talking about. Some young buck thinks he's a player, been trying to peel my hoes over in Hashberry. Now one of my girls over there just eyeballed the punk. I want you to get your ass over there and ice that pretender.
So once again it goes to murder. I think that the police in Grand Theft Auto world generally don't bother trying to investigate crimes. They would most likely just gather up corpses, unless it's something very, very, very noticeable, like as in something big buildings exploding kind of thing happening, or then I would guess that they would just basically, well, just mop off the thing that yep, some psycho went crazy, case, and he was killed in a shootout which came when the police came to arrest him. Case closed. Although, of course, even if you would...
Here comes my player, now you in real trouble.
This is my track, sucker.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot ya. You dead. Yeah, got the car and it's got a nice interior.
Hey, it's CJ. Just to let you know, you don't have to worry about no competition in Hashberry.
No, I did not. Now to the real deal. Some of my girls in the Foster Valley been getting knuckled over. I want you to get your ass up there, nose around. Find out what's going on.
Once again, the game cut off one line of dialogue from that little discussion, making it appear kind of, you could say, cheap, or I don't know, clumsy, port, whatever, because it was quite, well, these lines of dialogue do not give much of, you could say, big important info. You could basically skip all the cutscenes of the game and you would not get any, you would say, you would not make it any more difficult, more difficult than Yep, you're dead. Round one over. Oh, and she's giving him a kicking.
Use a bad luck charm, flunky. That girl you dropped off downtown wants out of the game. Her sugar daddy wants to take her off the street. Nobody turns my hoe. You get your ass back to the hotel and you make an example out of all of them.
Oh, once more being, well, Carl specifically presented himself as henchman for hire. So, it is henchmaning now. Go here, cause some damage, muscle people up. Well, once you actually look about it, character like James Bond, despite in a sense appearing spy novels, is much, at least in cinematic version, is much more in the case of we already know something's going on, go there and cause damage or something. We already know what something's going on, go there and find out what it is, or better say go there and figure out exactly what it is. And usually, of course, it also includes things that, well, yeah, after that it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be massive amount of destruction then. Oh, a limousine.
The Lord sent me to save your threadbare soul, harlot. Get in the car and remove your filthy vestments, so I may better gaze upon thy corruption. Driver! Get us out of here before the devil's right hand snatches this poor girl from salvation.
Right away, your evangelical holiness.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of joke there is to be. So it's now once again becomes you could say chase sequence.
Don't worry,
Let's try that. No, I don't remember. Was this the chase something that guy which? Oh damn, police. Well, of course police would be interested when there's a high-speed car chase and shootout on the street. But the cars seem to be quite much better at taking damage in this game than they were at the previous one. In just short spray of bullets, once you got to the side, was enough to make cars smolder and explode. In this one, it takes more damage. Well, now that car's history. 1/2 of job done, and that psycho is driving like a maniac. Well, he's trying to get away from a maniac in very suspicious-looking car. So. Or by saying maybe not suspicious-looking car, but conspicuous, noticeable. Even though Grand Theft Auto has quite lots of noticeable cars. Chase, it's a chase. Freeway means it's gonna become much easier to just blow him up.
Everything's been taken care of, Mr. Chisholm.
Oh, CJ used to play his right hand, bitch. Oh, and by the way, that car just come up over on the ATV. Dump it, keep it, whatever. Just keep it away from me, my hole, and my club.
Oh, for sure, you got that, man.
Oh yeah, and now there's also access to the pimping missions, meaning CJ can manage hose himself as well. But time to keep this car, because the pimp mobiles in general sense are not that easily available, strangely enough. Well, because they are specialist vehicles, you could say. So I'm gonna keep it and end the episode right here still. See ya later. And a phone call.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Carl, it's Woozy. Hey, if you got some time, I'd like for you to come over so we can talk about something.
Yeah, for sure. Where you at?
I own a little betting shop in Chinatown. Just come around and introduce yourself. My people will be expecting a visit.
It's a plan, man. Later.
Well, and Woozy is also available for jobs.